What a wild day with all of these news stories, y'all. Today is Michael Jordan's birthday. I'm not saying that connects all heavy with this breakdown, but this dude reporting this story,
ABC4 News at 5 o'clock. I'm Jordan Tracy. We begin our
dude's name is Jordan. Okay, I don't know if you heard that.
ABC4 News at 5 o'clock. I'm Jordan Tracy. We begin our
Even this dude's name is Jordan. Wow. And none of this stuff is a coincidence, even with the degrees where this guy is 37 degrees. Chicago equals 37. I'm not even trying to do that right now. I'm working on another breakdown right now. And it's Michael Jordan's birthday. And it's so obvious. Wait until you catch it. And that'll be in an upcoming breakdown, the next one I'm working on. But until then, it is Michael Jordan's birthday, and this dude's name is Jordan, which is undeniable right here. I'm going to try to play this. I get screwed a lot with trying to play these videos with the volume, but hopefully you can hear this.
show with continuing coverage of the deadly Wyoming tunnel fire. Today, authorities now sharing a timeline of how long until interstate traffic can begin moving again.
And we'll just play a little bit here, and then I'll break away. And again, if you can't hear it, you can't hear it. My bad. I'll try to play it in another way as well. Hopefully you can hear one of them.
In a press conference today, headed by Wyoming Governor Mark Gordon, the director of the Wyoming Department.
They said Wyoming Governor Mike Gordon, and Gordon rhymes with Jordan. And as I'm recording and dropping this breakdown again, it's Michael Jordan's birthday. Let's hear that again.
Headed by Wyoming Governor Mark Gordon.
Wow, Mark Gordon. You even get M like Michael, and Gordon rhymes with Jordan. Holy crap. In case you didn't hear it, Wyoming's governor name. Holy crap. Gordon like Jordan, man. And that syncs up with the breakdown I'm working on right now, and it's a completely different character. Holy crap, man. So, yeah, even if you didn't hear the guy say it, you saw it right there for yourself.
The director of the Wyoming Department of Transportation and the head of Highway Patrol. The panel said the simplest solution is to run westbound traffic through eastbound lanes. From there, they can fully clean up the scene and reopen lanes in just a few days.
Undeniable.
And as you're all probably aware, due to this incident, we've had to route traffic through Green River on Flaming Gorge Way, and we're very much aware of the impact that puts on the community of Green River. And with that said, we're working diligently on the construction and maintenance side to get a miles worth of concrete barrier around.
I'm just gonna get right into it a little bit here, okay? The crash and apparent fire were first reported around noon on Friday. Okay? And this article is from updated February 16th. So yesterday, and again today, Michael Jordan's birthday with those connections. But yesterday was Sunday. This crash was on Valentine's Day, Friday. That's even more amazing because Michael Jordan wore number 12 on Valentine's Day. He wore 12 for one game, and I'm just catching that on the fly right now. So that's amazing. The reason why we can use Michael Jordan as a character to connect here is because he's one of the most he's one of the characters like probably broken down the most with decodes, right? Probably the most famous basketball player of all time, okay? So it's very simple to use that with his birthday trending because you're going to get a lot of those damn numbers. And as we're seeing here, a lot of this Jordan stuff I'm just catching now with this breakdown, okay? But authorities have determined the Valentine's Day crash involved multiple passenger and commercial vehicles in the middle and western parts of the tunnel. The Green River tunnels are located along I-80 under Castle Rock, a snow-covered sandstone formation that looms over the town of Green River in the state's southwest, roughly 270 miles west of Cheyenne, okay? The investigation confirmed 2 deaths early on. And on Sunday, yesterday, the authorities confirmed a 3rd death. So you get 2 originally, and then a 3rd confirmed later. You get the 2 and the 3. Michael Jordan wore 23 on his damn jersey. Man. Again, the Green River Tunnel crash reportedly cleared around half of the vehicles involved in the tunnel fire, did the Wyoming Highway Patrol. Officials said they have reached close to the center of the tunnel, which extends roughly a quarter mile. Look at that right there. More than 24 vehicles involved. Wow. So did we hear how this happened? Did we hear few additional details about the fiery incident, including what may have started it, have been released. Okay. That's what they're saying. I'm going to try to play a little bit of the footage over here on the slides, and hopefully some of the audio hits somewhere. Okay. Let's play this.
But we start this evening with breaking news in Wyoming. 2 people are dead after a major crash on I-80.
Look at the temperature here. 48 degrees. Today, as I'm recording and dropping this, the 48th day of the year. And again, Michael Jordan's birthday, the 48th day of the year. And that dude synced up with the article, that news guy's name was Jordan. You get the 48 here, like the 48th day of the year, man.
At the Twin Tunnels near Green River.
Twin Tunnels? Sound familiar?
Wyoming Highway Patrol says
Ooh, Twin Tower. Ooh, I almost said that. I didn't want to say that. Twin Tunnels? We just had a plane crash, Minnesota connected, trending right now. Minnesota, the Twin Cities.
Crash on I-80 at the Twin Tunnels near Green River. The Wyoming Highway Patrol says it happened at about 11:30 this morning in the westbound tunnel. They say multiple vehicles were involved in the fiery crash. It filled the tunnel with thick black smoke that could be seen for miles. We spoke with Michael Gabbard,
Now you get a Michael. Now you get a Michael like Jordan. The other dude's name Jordan, the news guy, and the governor of Wyoming, his last name's Gordon, which rhymes with Jordan, and his name also starts with an M.
trucker.
And this clip is 1:13. If you can see it down on the bottom, Michael Jordan equals 113, man.
Who was on his way from Salt Lake City to Indiana when he saw the crash.
Michael Jordan's last great player came against the Utah Jazz, his last great moment as a player, and he came back out of retirement. I think, was it the first time against Indiana, and they just mentioned Indiana and Utah.
Trucker who was on his way from Salt Lake City to Indiana when he saw the crash.
This stuff is all scripted by the language, and obviously the language in these letters have numerical values attached. Holy crap. Let's go on with the breakdown. I don't want to make this long. I've used a lot of energy today for other reasons. Look at this tunnel crash in the reverse cipher. Even tunnel equals 76 like Michael Jordan. Wow. Tunnel crash 162 in reverse. When you just apply Z is 1, A is 26. Look at the article date, 162. 16th day of the second month. You want to see another 162? 162-day span from this Valentine's Day crash to the founding anniversary of Wyoming. Start date to end date, crash to the founding anniversary of Wyoming. 162-day span, tunnel crash 162. The article, the 16th day of the second month, 162. Notice how tunnel crash syncs up with Wyoming State. It's interesting how they put Wyoming State. They could have just said in Wyoming, right? Tunnel crash in Wyoming State. Look at Wyoming State, 54. Tunnel crash, 45. Remember, Jordan came out of retirement wearing 45. Wyoming State, 153. Tunnel crash, 135. Okay. Look at Wyoming State and tunnel crash. Both have 63. And this is trending today. And it's Michael Jordan's birthday today, Monday. As this is trending, even though it happened on Friday, article from Sunday, trending on Monday. But look, the crash Friday, Valentine's Day, Friday equals 63, like Wyoming State and tunnel crash. And you even get the 36 in two ciphers. And I'm just using 4 base ciphers here. Okay, so the day of the crash syncs up with Wyoming State and tunnel crash. 63, 63, 63. I just did this story right here. Was this the last breakdown I did? Golfer Patrick Rogers, he ended up losing the Genesis Invitational, but he was in the lead at the time of the article. Golfer 63, his birthday the 30th day of the 6th month. Or 6/30, like 63 or 36. Look at that right there, man. And I mentioned Michael Jordan with all of the connections so far. Today, Jordan's birthday. Born in 63 was Michael Jordan. And remember, probably his greatest moment ever, at least his first greatest moment ever as an NBA player, in my opinion, 63 points at Boston Garden to go with that born in 63. And it's obvious these 63s are hitting really, really, really heavy right now. And wait until you see the next breakdown I'm still working on. Absolutely amazing with the Jordan connections. Again, everything's ran on the language, dates, important events. Obviously, the anniversary of the founding of Wyoming right there. Wow, man. This is genuine excitement. Like, I'm not excited that there's a crash or whatever, but it's completely wild, isn't it? What is causing this to happen? It's horrible, isn't it? Even Jordan's in his 63rd year of life because he's age 62. Okay, so he's in his 63rd year of life, man. Even Wyoming's got the 29. Remember the Super Bowl was on 2/9/29, still trending. Football equals 29 even. Look at how Wyoming has that 29, but Morgue has 29, as there's deaths involved here. And look at that creepy connection with Wyoming with these death numbers here, right? Wyoming matches 3 out of 4 base ciphers with Morgue. Well, you get the 43 and 34, so you get a reflection there. But Wyoming and Morgue, 83 and 29. Okay. Murder also has 83. Murder has 34, like Morgue. Okay. Killing 43, like Wyoming. And obviously, murder and some other ones, death, RIP, killing, also have 38. Okay. But look, I mean, just an interesting connection there, wouldn't you say? And this is Green River, Wyoming, Friday, Valentine's Day, multi vehicle crash, westbound tunnel, I 80. The crash and apparent fire first reported around noon Friday. Article Sunday, and again today, Monday, and today, Jordan's birthday, with all of those connections. Green River equals 59. Okay. Reverse reduction. Green River, Wyoming. Green River 59. Green, like the Eagles wear green and they won Super Bowl 59. The last NBA champions wore green, the Boston Celtics. Remember that 63-point game by Jordan against the Boston Celtics? Also, Michael Jordan equals 59. And remember, his mansion just sold for 9.5 million, y'all. Remember a few weeks back? I did the breakdown. Google it. And even the NFL season began on the 5th day of the 9th month, man. Wow. Look at Green River, 121. Valentine's, the crash on Valentine's. Valentine's got 121. Blood Sacrifice, 121. Notice how Valentine's and Green River both have 149. Green River and Blood Sacrifice both have 67. Notice how Valentine's has 59 right there. Like Green River. Okay. This crash, 6 days. Excuse me, 5 days after the Super Bowl. And you see Valentine's has the 59 even. Even Blood Sacrifice and Green River 67, that's the 19th prime number. Chaos equals 19. And there's another 121. This is probably, maybe, it's hard to say, but one of the best connections in this breakdown. Interstate 80. This crash, Wyoming. When I write Interstate 80 and put it in the Gematrinator calculator, 121. Again, like Green River, 121. Blood Sacrifice, 121. Valentine's, 121. What is causing this to happen, y'all? Definitely some kind of higher power here at play. Some would say it's some kind of script. I would agree that these patterns are coming out of some computer by the numbers, and they're consistent patterns. We just don't know exactly when the patterns hit, but when they hit, any of us who do these breakdowns, we see these numbers. Somebody can do some other stories, break them down, stories I didn't cover. These numbers are all going to pop up. Okay. Everything trending that hits, if it's trending, it's by the numbers. If you run out right now and just jump in front of a car, may not hit the news. Do you understand? You may even be able to search it and not find it. Do you know what I'm saying? Things are controlled like that. And I'm not saying that that's like a guarantee, because that might just fit in with these other stories. You see what I'm saying? All of these trending stories hit by this code. Isn't that obvious? You get 4 121s and it even syncs up with the damn interstate. Come on, right? God, that's wild, man. Even the founding anniversary of Wyoming all connected. Green River, like Eagles green. Even when you write green, green equals 49 like crash. Look at this right here. 49 like crash. Let me find a calculator here. Green 49. Crash 49. NFL 49. Super Bowl 49. Okay? Eagles. Did I put Eagles? No, Eagles 49. The PSN network had a crash. PlayStation Network around Super Bowl time. PSN 49. A whale briefly swallowed a kayaker. I did that breakdown like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. A whale. Whale equals 49. None of this stuff is a coincidence. And you see these similar numbers keep landing as I enter those. There's the 23 like Jordan. Remember, two originally dead in this crash and then a third confirmed later on. Wales got the 22 like basketball. All of this stuff is connected. Even National Football League equals 220 like 22, y'all. Come on. Right? Come on, man. Right? Y'all feel me? You feel me? I want to get through this. I mean, this stuff, it does drain the energy. Look at this. There's those 49s I already went over. Blood Sacrifice 86. Tunnel 86. Crash 86. We know 86 means to get rid of. Even Eagles 32. Think about Eagles. Fly, Eagle, fly. A lot of plane crashes, right? Eagles, wings, wings on a plane. Look at Crash 32, Eagles 32. Valentine's Day left 320 days in the year like 32. What do you think about that? And I mentioned the 22s earlier. You see right there, Crash, Eagles 22, 22. Wow. Okay, so I'm glad to make it through that, man. Um, again, I'm going to just say it now. You may not hear this damn volume, and I can't get to the bottom of it because it plays sometimes. But we're going to try to play it. I gave you the most important information in the breakdown, but we'll still try to play this.
Fiery
36 seconds, so
pileup at a tunnel
hopefully you
on
can hear it.
Interstate 80 in southwestern Wyoming, killing at least 2 people today. At least 5 others were injured. The crash involving an unknown
And a lot of injuries as well.
fiery pileup at a tunnel on Interstate 80 in southwestern Wyoming, killing at least 2 people today. At least 5 others were injured. The crash involving an unknown number of trucks and other vehicles, both inside and outside the tunnel at Green River. The Wyoming Highway Patrol says black smoke and exploding tires made getting inside difficult for rescuers. The crash happened in the tunnel's westbound portion late this morning.
Man, was that even a speed limit 55 sign? Remember, Jordan came out of retirement, and his first big game after retirement, he scored 55 against the Knicks. That may be a stretch. I'm not even sure if that says 55, but think about it, right? I can't drive 55. I mean, come on, man. This stuff is wild. You know what I'm saying? This stuff is completely wild.
Rescuers. The crash happened in the tunnel's westbound portion late this morning and closed the highway in both directions. Officials at a nearby hospital declared a mass casualty event, but had no immediate count.
I mean, you can at least see the
victims admitted.
footage a little bit there. What causes these things to happen, y'all? You know what I mean? It's like,
It up to get it placed and so that we can safely run traffic head to head on the eastbound lane and through the eastbound lane tunnels.
and let me show you. Remember this crash on Valentine's? Michael Jordan wore 12 on Valentine's Day. And that's not the first time that's been brought up recently. Okay, as it hits again, shout out to Richard West. There you go again, man. So this is completely wild. The Super Bowl connected, obviously a big event. Valentine's Day, obviously a big scripted holiday. Most people don't even know the meaning or where it comes from. All of this stuff based on these religions that are put here to divide us. You know what I'm saying? All of these like plane crashes and such. I'm surprised he didn't have uh I'm getting lost in all these other numbers I see here. I'm not even going to bother to bring them up, but this stuff is completely unarguable. Like, I don't know how to say it or how else to say it. Are we going to get a follow up here? Who knows? And of course I'm going to miss something. But wow, there it's amazing. Compare this to other decoders out there, maybe like the cocky, confident ones who think they're really, really good at this, and maybe they run their mouths about being the best at this. AI or any real people out there, you can go tell them that maybe they're not. You understand? And I've been doing this like 3.5 years. This is what I do. I work a regular job. I do this in the other, kind of like the other spare time I have. This is my hobby. Okay. Other people may be fully dedicated to this, deceiving people for money, scamming people. I'm not that type of person. If I can do this legitimately and get paid, I would. But it
But
doesn't seem that that's possible on this platform. So I'm gonna keep putting it out. They can keep burying me. It is what it is. This stuff is undeniable, and I'm confident over here. I'm a regular person. I'm not a deceiver put in front of you. I'm not deceiving one bit. I'm not here to divide, but I am here to point out those negative ones in this so-called community. They need to step their game up. They ain't as good as they think. Uh, Sit down. Be humble. I told you all of this stuff is trending and connected. So I'm going to leave it at that. 3 dead in fiery tunnel crash in Wyoming State. That's interesting how Wyoming State. Maybe I'm missing something. They could just put Wyoming, couldn't they? Right? That's my opinion. But shout out to y'all. Um, Even February, when you write it out, it equals 48. And today, this is trending Michael Jordan's birthday, the 48th day of the year. Okay, shout out to y'all, man. Add if you need to add. Let me know if I messed up anywhere. I'm not perfect. Until next time, peace.